Remember Amber's dancing she used to do when she listened to Friends music? Just like,
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
it's more like this. Hello and welcome to Vogue and Amber, the podcast. Imo is back. Poor
I'm
Peter.
Back with a bang after going and watching the Lionesses play football in Geneva. Go on. Come on, England. Up the greens. Koi gig. Come on, you girls in...
Koi big.
It's koi gig. Come on, you girls in green.
Oh,
now.
okay, sorry. What was that really annoying song that England had? It's coming
Vindaloo.
home. Was that, it's coming home. And it never came home, so it was just like, it was just constantly, it's coming home.
We have one of the best football songs. You have to listen to that.
Considering we've also never brought, we've never even nearly brought anything on. Come on, Amber,
Yes,
please,
we bloody
don't.
have actually, Vogue. I think
really?
It was
Yeah.
Italia 1990. Yes, the streets were empty. Not the
Amber,
streets had no name. Vogue, I remember being out in the streets. Italia 1990 and USA 94.
Amber, I think we got into like the semi-finals or something. We
That's
didn't get
pretty
anywhere
good for a nation of our size. Oh my God. Like, Imo, do you not think that's fucking amazing?
I'm patriotic, but come on, Amber, please.
She's patriotic and an ally at her heady marches. Oh my God, I'm wearing little shorts and I just stood up to sit down and my thighs clapped for me.
I hate when that happens. Alicia, do you know, look, I'm trying to embrace our natural hair, Amber.
Vogue, when you didn't have the headphones on, I was like, is she trying to be a 3-year-old with the half pony? I just can't bear a half pony. It's just not, when you have the little
Amber,
bits.
I'm trying to embrace her. Amber and I actually have naturally quite, well, I call it fuzz curl hair.
Mousy brown pube curl hair.
Dry, fuzz,
and I remember I got these
pubes.
notions that I was going to have defined curls, so I put loads of mousse in it. I just looked like your man Chad Kroger.
When Amber used to dye her hair piss yellow, because obviously we couldn't afford to go to the hairdressers, and she used to put, like, it was honestly like someone had just pissed on her head.
I looked
and then
like
she
the
used to
female version of Eminem.
No, you just
You
look
better
like
lose
Eminem.
yourself.
She looked awful. I can't believe Mom would let us go around like that. Did I tell the story of when I got my hair dyed on the sly? Well, Claude had gone in and this hairdresser was doing strips for everyone, but like 3-inch like strips of like bleach
But that was
blonde,
the
and I got
fashion.
it done. And then I had to hide my hair in the bandana, and Mom caught me, and I was in so much
Oh
trouble
yeah,
after that.
you did tell this story about how you had to
Yeah.
hide the hair in the bandana. I just thought you liked bandanas, and then she got sick of wearing the bandanas on her head, so then she was wearing the bandanas on her chest.
I was wearing a bandana not long ago, and I was like, you look cool.
I was like, at least it didn't carry on going south further down the body, you know. Imagine going around with the bandana around the ninny new.
Listen, I just haven't reached that point yet. But everybody used to wear bandanas, but it's only when everyone else started getting boobs that they realised, oh, we can't wear bandanas. But that never happened for me. So I was always able to wear bandanas, and I still can.
I used to always wear one when I was playing hockey under the helmet, and it really just completed the look. Do you know what I mean? With all that.
Absolutely hated the way you wore yours, because your hair was like, you looked bad, Amber. That was a bad look.
I looked
for you.
like one of those 90s kids, the boys in those movies, you know?
You remind me of Julia Stiles. Is that her name? From Save the Last Dance. Like, do you remember when everyone was like, wow, look at her, wow. And now you look back now and it's like, she actually
No,
can't even dance.
I'm her little boyish sister in that movie, 10 Things I Hate About You.
No, you're what's her name from Beethoven? Rice.
I know I am. I have a few doppelgangers. It's like Matt Damon, Rice, at the moment now, someone in work, you know, in the movie Matilda, and now the original Matilda.
The mom?
No, and because obviously I have my glasses now, and I
Oh,
am
that
obviously
cute
very,
little child.
the little
You
girl
wish.
with the
Wish.
blonde pigtails and the big glasses. So someone in work sent me that picture, says you're the image of her. I was like, sound perfect. And then I think there's a few. So there's Matt Damon. I can't remember who else there is. There's a good few people that I look like. I was thinking, do you remember the other week we were talking about the list of top good-looking men, and I was trying to think, because I had obviously said Christian Bale, and this is what happens with me, like in the aftermath, I like throw things around in my head, and I was lying in bed and I was like, why did I say him? And then I was thinking of all the movies he looked great in, and I was thinking, obviously it's
The Machinist.
Batman.
Batman looked great. Looked
Equilibrium,
fantastic.
and not many people would know that movie. Equilibrium, bit of a sci-fi. Love a bit of sci-fi. Me, he was absolutely gorgeous in that. And then, oh my God, what's the most popular one? American Psycho.
But the book American Psycho is so much better than the movie. Is the only thing. Like they really, and even though the movie is quite a good movie, I'll watch it again a million times, obviously. But the book is so graphic and so violent.
I don't think I could do that to myself.
Oh, I couldn't. I used to remember. I used to work in Sky Bar in this place in Howth, and it would be dead because no one would be arse walking up the stairs to it. So I'd just be up there on my own behind the bar, and I'd read American Psycho. And then sometimes I would be feeling so sick after what I'd read that I wouldn't even be able to eat my lunch. I'd be like, oh my God, I feel like I was disturbed. So I brought 3 books on holidays with me. I finished the first one, The Bridge to Always, Linda Maron, and she sent it to me, and it's absolutely brilliant. I loved it. Like a really easy read. Not for you, Amber, it'll be very difficult for you, but a really easy.
Listen, I'm still on me fucking Anne and Barry's. I'm still reading level 4 to 8.
And then I brought this book, Taylor Jenkins Reid, who I've read before. This is called After I Do, and I was on page like 50, and I was like, I've read this. And then I was like, have I read it? And I was like, I was enjoying it so much that I was like, I don't care. I know I've read this. And it's the first time I've read a book twice. Now, I'm not saying it's not a very intellectual book. It's very it felt a bit teeny for me. And that's probably why I loved it.
I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She did,
Seven Husbands of Evan. Yeah.
And then there was another one, a Miami one, or where they're down by the beach, which I loved.
Malibu Rising.
Yes,
I read
loved
Malibu
that
Rising
too, about
again.
the whole family. I just love Taylor. TKR.
Taylor's such a great
TJK.
author.
TJR. Oh my God. Acronyms are not my strong point.
Have you ever read a book twice?
Listen, have I read a book?
I know. I've started to read your man, one day.
I read that when I was down in Spain before. There was 2 I read when I was down in Spain. One was Room, and I remember we were going out for dinner.
Oh,
this
God.
is with Mom and Neil, and I was in the back of the car, and it just started blubbing. And another one that I read was One Day, and I was not expecting that at the end, and I was a mess again.
One Day is a great book, but I'm reading his newest book. Oh my God, he must have. Well, not saying that it's not a good book. It is a good book, but I've only started it. But he has the most amazing quotes from the most amazing people, and then the quotes are expanded inside the book. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
Just feedback on his book in terms of their critique.
Just like Marion Keyes and stuff, writing this big piece about how good the book is. Loads of really good people. Do you want to see my creep glasses?
Not like Vogue, Simo. Great read.
Excuse me. Do you know what? Go and fuck yourself. Okay? Thank you.
Gladly. Ever since when we were down in Spain, you told me about the Tesla thing with the graveyard. I looked up videos. I couldn't look them up one night because I was so scared. And then I looked them up when it was daytime. And I'm just I keep driving by the graveyard every day. And I'm like, will I go in? Will I drive in there on my own? But obviously I don't drive a Tesla, so I need a Tesla.
Oh, you need a
Tesla.
Tesla.
Has a Tesla. But Lynn has one.
Frederick has a Tesla.
He's as if he's going to come out and do me that favour. I'll get Lynn to
So-
drive with me. I'm not doing it on my own. 'Cause I would
Go
love to-
drive
if
near
that-
your dad's grave and see if he's wandering around. Basically, we have to explain the story. So a Tesla car, there's a camera above it or something. I don't know how it works. And it's got a big screen inside the car, and in the screen you can see people walking around your car. So if you're on a
Gives
road,
you a bird's
you
eye
can
view of everything around your proximity of the car.
It's got a bird's eye view, so you can see everything around you. What cars are close to you? It's clever like that. It is. I know Elon Musk made it, which is a shame. But anyway, besides that, there's this thing and you see bodies beside you. So if someone's crossing the road in front of you, you'll see them crossing the road in front of you. But people have gone into graveyards with the Tesla when no one's in the graveyard, and there's all these bodies walking around.
No, it's the way on Sims, where on Sims it's an avatar of a person, just an outline of a person's body, and you just have to what's it called, the diamond on top. But these don't obviously have the diamond because it's not Sims. And I watched 2 videos.
They're dead bodies.
And there's like people, and like two people having a chat. Looks like the two people over this side are having a little fucking chat.
Isn't that nice? Now we know.
No, that shit would freak. If we went into Dad's graveyard, I'm telling you now, they'll have fucking erected a little fucking makeshift, like, you know, those pubs people make in their back garden, and he'd be sitting up that and having a drink.
I love ghost hunting, as you know. I've done many a ghost hunt. I remember I was in this place called Loftus Hall. If anyone's listening, Google Loftus Hall. It's beautiful. It's this lighthouse, and it's on the headland in, I can't remember what county it is, but it's
I don't think it's a
stunning.
lighthouse. Not the pictures I saw. It's a big.
Remember, it's Loftus Hall, right? There's a lighthouse near it.
I'm just gonna check this. I'm just fact check.
Okay, it's on the headland.
There you go. Told you.
Stupid wanker. It's in County Wexford, beautiful county, by the way. And so basically, it's really run down, and they started doing ghost tours around it because it was meant to be haunted. And they even there was 2 staircases built for the Titanic. One obviously went onto the Titanic, and the second one is in Loftus Hall. And so I went there, and we're going around doing this ghost tour, absolutely scaring the shies and highs out of ourselves. And then there's this really long hallway that's in the dark, and they're like, right, okay, you guys have to run along the hallway. So you had to run along the hallway on your own and get to the other side. And when I say I was terrified, I honestly was nearly throwing up along the way. I was like, I just don't want to say ghost. But it's a fun thing to do if you can. Like, I always want to go on the Dublin Bus ghost tour.
No, I don't want to fuck with paranormal. No way, Jose. Because that's why I'm kind of like, that's why I'm on the fringes. I just don't know about going down to the graveyard, because once I see that stuff, then I can't pretend it's not there anymore.
I think we need to go on a Tesla ghost tour. We'll have to borrow a Tesla off somebody. But
Lynn just got one. Lynn.
I know, and Lynn will love our friend Lynn from at home. She will love to go and do something like that.
She'll absolutely screech.
So I can't get the timings of the pod right. Like, I just
no, like, Vogue, it should be the right time in your diary.
Listen, my diary, right? When someone puts a meeting in my diary,
look at her there. Oh my God, look at her there with the pen, as if she's on a business call, taking fucking minutes of the meeting.
Well, no.
Listen, guys, my diary it's not aligning. I'm no longer on GMT time.
I had to take these pens because Neil Wilson would go mad about certain things, and I was using his pens on his desk, and I kept chewing them because that's just what I naturally do. And if you chew a pen and he sees that you've chewed it, like, I'll get such a bollock. Yeah. So it's better off that I just steal the pen instead of leaving a chewed pen. God. Anyway, I can't get my diary aligned because even when something goes into my calendar, it goes in at Afghanistan time, and I don't know how to change it. So
go into your settings and your time set. Like, it's honestly.
My Zoom still says Amber Wilson, and whenever I Zoom people, they're like, "Why is Amber Wilson coming up?" And I'm like, "Well, she changed it."
Are you fucking logged into my Zoom? That's fucking why. Get out.
I don't know. I don't know how to do it. You did that.
No. Do you know what? I changed my name because I had to use your Zoom.
Well, I can't change that back. How long? That was 2 years ago.
You click on the top and you change the name. It's like, really, like, you make your life so difficult.
I'm not a tech
The
girl.
time thing, you just need to change your time zone. And I think you go into your clock.
I've got a lot of tech issues that I'm going to deal with when I get home. I'm going to do the Afghanistan thing. I'll sort out the Zoom, and I'm going to upgrade my phone because Vodafone keep telling me that it's time for an upgrade. I think I'm 2 phones in for the upgrade now. What have you been doing for the week, Amber?
I went for dinner to a place that I wanted to go to dinner. I've gotten takeout from a Demimo.
That pizza place in Ireland.
It's pizza and pasta, and the takeaway's been gorgeous, but I was a little bit underwhelmed. Just like, it was lovely and everything. The waitresses were gorgeous. Oh my God, my fucking thighs just clapped for me again there. It was lovely. I'd have to say the pizza was delicious the second day more than the first day. It was lovely. Went up to catch up with a pal. That was good fun. Then all I've been doing is listening to loads of music and Discover on, the Discover thing, Discover Weekly. It's absolutely nailing it for me. It actually gave me a song that I do know all the words for as well, which I didn't realise I do. Stand By Me. singing, absolutely belting it out of me on my way back from.
Oh, that's so depressing. That song reminds me
Okay.
of choir in school.
But it was giving me rave music. It's giving me French music, but kind of electro pop French music, which I'm into. And then it was giving me loads of
I just remember
oldies.
Amber's dancing she used to do when she listened to French music, just like.
That's actually a great way to dance. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the way Amber dances.
Like
It's so grim.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
It's more like this, actually, Amber. It's more like this.
It's the face that goes with it. It's like, you know, people when they're concentrating, you ever see tea?
And she'll always have an umbrella in her bag or something.
Shut up. And then, you know what I was thinking about, actually? What else have I been doing? Just getting back into the swing of bloody things. I've been sleeping 8.5 hours a night.
Oh, fuck off, Amber. I'm sick of hearing about the sleep. I'm not sleeping very well at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm quite anxious.
That's why you're not. So that's good. I haven't seen Mom and Neil much since. I might be golfing with Mom on Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to a pal's birthday party tomorrow in Charlotte Key, which I've never been to, and I'm really excited. It's in Grand Canal Dock. I feel bad about what I said about Dimimo. It was lovely.
We found a new spot down here, and you know whenever we go on holidays, like last year,
But when you find a new spot in Spain, you guys go all.
we
fucking
go to the new spot in Spain. I just remembered, I don't think Spain bought bread. Fuck.
on the fresh bread. A lot to be said now for the old, and I only got one of those Sammys in with the rotisserie chicken. Oh God, sorry. The rotisserie chicken, the white onions, and just cheese, cheddar cheese, white cheddar cheese. And it was phenomenal. Didn't even need any like salad leaves, anything. Just so freaking good. Even
like you'd be touching off a salad leaf anyway. No, did it not need a bit of crunch for the
we
salad
literally were having the exact same things because every single day it was like calamari, prawn peel, salad, and sushi.
So we've just found a new spot and we're going there loads. I have like a week and a half or something left here, and so I've booked somewhere to go every single day because it is getting busy down here. Hard to get a table now. Hard to get a table.
Oh my God, speak of the devil, it's Lynn O'Hanlon. I'll ask her. Let me ask her live on air if she'll do the Tesla thing. Oh my God, how funny. We were just talking about you on the pod. By the way, you're on the pod, okay?
Oh, for fuck's sake, what now?
So basically, right, there's this thing that Vogue told me about, and you have a Tesla, right? So, and there's videos up on YouTube where people go into a graveyard in their Tesla, and you know the way you have the big screen, but you see people walking around the graves and there's no one there.
No, you don't. Stop it.
Can we use your car?
How are we supposed to get into it?
You're able to get into the graveyard down in Sutton. You're able to drive cars in. So will you do that with me and Vogue when Vogue's back?
Oh, God, I'd love to.
Told you.
Okay.
Can I tell you my favourite news of the week? I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't care. Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson.
I want to
What do
believe
we
it
think?
because he deserves love. He was so in love with his Natasha was
Natasha
his wife,
Richardson.
and she died on. And I used to have a little bit of a thing for her now, and she died. She hit her head, died on the ski slopes.
It was, and she was standing still when it happened. It was absolutely terrible.
What do you
But
mean?
no, she wasn't like skiing. She was just standing, and she slipped.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. But you remember, like when you used to ski, no one had helmets, and helmets are just kind of a thing now.
Helmets have only come about, I'd say, probably in the last 5 years. After kind of probably a slew of kind of like celebrity kind of accidents and whatnot. Because you had Gwyneth Paltrow, you had Michael Schumacher, you have.
That Gwyneth Paltrow case was mad. Like, he didn't win the case, but he was just trying to get cash off Gwyneth Paltrow. But so Liam and Pammy are meant to be dating. Now, they are doing a movie together, so it could potentially, like, they haven't confirmed or denied, but they seem to be very close friends on the red carpet. And I am just hoping that they will become an item, because I just always had a thing for Liam Neeson ever since Taken. Pamela Anderson is just, well, she's just a dreamboat. Wouldn't it be joyous to
I
see
think that would
something
be
like
cute because she's really come into her own. But also, you see this, what you're saying in terms of whether it's true or not. I've seen, I don't know if you've seen it, you know, the Pedro Pascal and the Vanessa Kirby.
Yeah.
Like, he's getting abused now online. Apparently he was rubbing her tummy or her, I don't know. But like,
I
saw
think
one
there-
where
I was-
she had her hand on the back of his neck, like literally, like, I mean, as if they were about to bang a line.
I think that they are just really, really close friends. I have some friends that I would kiss on the lips when I say hello.
Oh, and are you talking about Scarlett Johansson, your man, Jonathan Bailey?
No, does she get to kiss him on the lips? when she says hello?
She's in the new Jurassic Park with him, and like there are a couple of their premieres.
I would be kissing
like,
him on
I
the
mean,
lips.
like full kissing on the lips. It's just a bit much.
If Jonathan Bailey was my best friend, I would be kissing him on the lips. Hello. He would be my, like, he is so gorgeous, I think, Jonathan Bailey. He is stunning.
And he just seems like he's a
Top
really nice
tier.
guy.
Wouldn't even care if he was an arsehole. He's hot enough to be an arsehole. But I'm all for that. That was my really nice news that I saw this week. I was like, isn't that nice now? Pammy and your man.
All right. Will I kick off sister cards? Let's do sister cards. If the last text you sent was the title of your autobiography, what would it be? Okay.
What was the last text I sent? The last text I sent was suspend, but we asked people to the beach today because he's trying to make me go for lunch, and I'm like, I don't want to have lunch and dinner
Who?
at the same restaurant. Spend.
Who did you invite?
Oh, just all of our friends in here, but you wouldn't know them.
Piss
You wouldn't know
off.
all of
Who
our
did
friends
you
in here.
Who did you invite?
Just pals, you know,
Vogue,
just my
you have
Spanish friends.
Vogue, you have two fucking friends.
Amber, I've loads of friends in here. Okay, I've
Who
invited
have you
5
invited?
people: Shefky, Jamie, Sue, and 2
5
of her other
people.
new friends, Justin and Lindsay. Ha.
Justin and Lindsay. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll believe
Swimming
it when I
in
see it.
friend-
So
swimming
anyway,
in friends
what's
in here.
yours? What's yours going to be?
but we asked people to the beach today.
Okay, so it just says we asked people to the beach today. So your book's going to
Yeah.
be your autobiography. Okay, mine is going to be Up and Adam. I think that's suitable for me.
Up and Adam, who did you send? That's bullshit. Who did you send that to?
I'm not telling you; it's private.
Okay. Okay. Next, sister cards. What's something you do now that you wish you started doing 10 years ago?
I wish I was more confident and was more comfortable with myself 10 years ago, because I feel like my lack of confidence kind of prevented me from probably excelling, I would say, you know?
I wouldn't say you've had like a massive lack in confidence now. Would you?
Yes, Vogue. I was a woman. I was going through a lot of my life.
I think, yeah, you do. You find a stage where you feel even more comfortable within your skin. But I was going to say, I wish I'd taken up running 10 years ago, because I really feel like it's such a nice thing to do. Like it helps with so many things, like anxiety and how you feel and your fitness. And I don't want to show off, but my Oura ring is telling me that I am 5 years younger than my heart age. What is yours?
Yeah. No, I don't want to share what mine is.
Tell me what yours is now.
I need to train more, okay? It's only 0.5
What is it?
years. It's only 0.5 years. Okay, I'm not happy about it. Even with all the
0.5 years, don't bother.
Even with all the stupid sleep I'm getting. It used to be
Zero.
0.5. It used to be 0.5 higher than my age. So listen, we're getting somewhere.
I'm 5 years younger. Oh my God, Arma, that is bad
Thanks
news
for that.
for
I
you.
appreciate the support. Thank you. Emma, what
so
about you?
funny.
What's Emma going to say? She's going to say fucking dancing. She's going to say netball. She's going to say being a gay woman.
I wish I'd started lifting, like weights, 10 years sooner.
Yeah, it's lovely to do that.
I just don't like exercise. I'm
Yeah,
joining
we've
the tennis
noticed.
club and I'm starting paddle.
She's
I've got
joining the tennis club. She couldn't stop complaining about the tennis club fees. We had to break them down to how much a tennis would be a day. She's like, okay, split it by 52. I was like, you're going to go play tennis 52 weeks of the year. I was like, I don't think so.
We will see. Okay. Moving on.
Okay.
If you had to spray one thing on the side of a building right now, what would you spray? Amber was ear.
Vogue is the best. I used to have a
Amber
boyfriend.
and Vogue. F. Oh my God, I can't do the acronyms. Friends forever.
I'm going to
FFE.
do Vogue was ear, WB.
Yeah, WBX.
I used to go out with a graffiti artist for years, and he took me tagging one night when we were really young, which is actually So I've broken the law. That's my truth corner today. Well, I actually have 2 truth corners. Do you want to hear mine?
Fine.
One is now that I realised that I broke the law because I went tagging, which I shouldn't have done, but God, it's really bad actually when I think about that, because it's not like I was creating a gorgeous piece of art. It was just like splatter. Another one
I
is
had
that
notions I wanted to get into graffiti at one stage.
oh God, that painting that follows us around everywhere we move. I can't stand
How
it. She did it in
dare
6th.
you? People are astounded that I did that
They're
when I was
not.
16, 17.
She did it in 6th year, and it honestly, we've
It was
traipsed
5th
it
year.
around to every house we live in, and now it's finally made its way down to the bloody basement.
You said you fucking liked it.
Amber, I never.
You
said
fucking
I
obviously liked it when it was behind
I'm
the
like,
door
can
in
you-
my other room.
I'm like, can you please just like put it in your own room? She's like, no, everyone can see it. I'm like, I don't want everyone to see that. It ruins the aesthetic.
Maybe
of
I'll
the
do a
house.
new one. Maybe I'll do a new one.
So my actual truth corner is that because Otto always needs to do a wee, and I'll go for a wee with him, obviously, because he doesn't go on his own. And the women's toilets are never free because there's always queues outside women's toilets. So I've started going into the men's with Otto because essentially he's allowed in there. So I can do a little tinkle and he can do a little tinkle.
Oh,
and
Vogue,
we
you'll
can
get in
leave
trouble
together.
for doing that.
Why?
Because it's not the same. It's fine if a man brings his daughter in there, but not. You're like.
Imo, have you explained to Amber about not judging people? About
I thought she was
truth
going to say,
corners?
have you
Because-
explained to Amber about my big giant donkey dick?
So Judgy Amber is back. Go on, tell us the truth corner then. Have you made any
I
yourself,
was
Amber?
saying this to Imo. I was just like, you're trying to make me be something I'm not. I don't have truths because I'm not like that. But I suppose the truth I could share is
Hardly, you're not like that. The actual truth is that you're so like that, but yours are so bad that you can't share them. That's the actual honest truth of that.
no, honestly, when I try and think of anything that's happened in the last couple of weeks, like obviously there's loads of truth corners from throughout my life, but most people know them now at this stage. But when I was thinking, I mean, it's a light touch one. I only washed my hair twice in 9 days when we were away in Hollybops, and I was like dissing you for saying that you weren't ever going to wash your hair or dry it. No, it was you said you weren't going to dry your hair. So yeah, I was a little minga like that, but I had a hat on every day, so who gives a fuck?
Your hair was a bit smelly. It smelled like damp.
Like, why were you near my fucking head? That's the question. I'm like coming in and having a sniff while
Because
I
I
was
could
sleeping.
smell damp, and I was like, "Where is that coming from?"
Oh,
And
you
try
think
and
that's coming
sniff
from
it
me?
out.
I don't think it's from
Oh
me.
my god! So I kept brushing my teeth right in our bathroom, and I was like, "What the hell? What is that smell of fish?" And I was like, "There's a stench of fish," and I kept like smelling my hands and smelling everything. I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell? Where is that stench of fish coming from? Where is it coming from?" And it happened for 3 days in a row, and I was like, "Spen, do you smell fish over there?" And he was like, "Yeah, I do." Turns out one of our fish oil tablets had gone halfway down the sink, and the water had been spilling on it, and it had burst, and it absolutely reeked and was getting worse and worse as the days went on. I know.
I hate when you take a tablet and you're like, I get that sometimes in the mornings when I take my supplements. I was like looking at those messages last night with you, me and Sheena. Sheena's our cousin, and we were talking about supplements, and I mean it was a lengthy conversation about supplements. I was like, that's how you fucking know you're middle aged, like talking about supplements.
know.
Like
I know.
honestly, like there was a back and forth probably for about 2 or 3 hours on it. I was like, this is bad. I feel old as shit. Sometimes when I take mine in the morning and you do a little burpy boo, and it's just like, oh, I don't want that taste in my motherfucking mouth.
Oh, it's the fish ones. The fish ones for me, and they're an important one. And the magnesium I don't mind, but they do help with your sleep.
Oh, you're not supposed to take magnesium in the morning, by the way. It makes you.
I know, Amber. I take them at night.
Are you writing that note? Write that note down now that you take that night. Okay, so tell us the last white lie you told. I think it was probably on holidays when I told Otto if he ate his lunch he would get an ice cream, and an ice cream he did not get.
Listen, Otto is having plenty of ice creams here, but he only likes a Magnum Blanco, and so he'll eat
They're
the
about
Magnum. but he-
$5.50 over there.
They're so expensive over here, and he just wants a Magnum Blanco, but he'll sit there and he'll eat all the chocolate off it, and then he'll hand the rest to someone else or throw it in the bin. Some days he'll think, I don't want to give anyone this, it's going in the bin and no one will get the end of his ice cream, but I'm sick of buying him a Magnum Blanco.
Go buy some Milky Bars. That will do.
What was the last white lie I told? I can't remember. I haven't been doing much lying lately. I must work on that. I will work on that.
Because
for
your
next
little
week.
rats don't lie. You're a little rat bag.
Mom sent me something, hang on, that I thought was really funny. Told my sister a secret and said, don't tell Mom. She told Mom, then told her not to tell me. Now Mom called me and told me she knows, but not to tell my sister. So now we all know, but nobody can admit it.
That is she sent that to me last night and I was like, that is us. That is the three of us. Little rat bags, the three of us. No, don't tell Vogue, okay? Don't tell her. I told you that, okay?
How dare you? I thought I was the only one who was allowed to do that. I will literally rat everybody out.
Oh, I got called out yesterday when I went back to Havana Brain for my third treatment. I got a chemical peel and I swear to God, I don't know, my face was just not handling pain yesterday at all. And because of the sun cream, you'll probably have to get this done. You know, you kind of get a build up. I don't know if it's a sun cream or whatever, like you have to do extractions and stuff like that. But she asked me, do you smoke? And I said, I was like, hey, do you know? And she was just like, the pallor, is that what they say? The pallor of your skin? And I was like, does that mean the colour? She's like, yeah, it's quite. I was like, do not say it. Dal.
Did she say dull? Amber's been dull skinned again. What the fuck?
Dull shamed. So anyway, I really am. So October is the date. I'm going to go off the booze and I'm committed to giving up smoking. So I'm not going to stockpile anymore.
I will go off the booze with you. I'll do it with you in solidarity. Now, I don't even have the problem with my skin, obviously, because I am not a heavy, duty smoker. I do not have the dal. But what I do get, when it's coming back, I get a sun tash. It's coming back. It's so annoying. I'm like, oh, God, no, there's the tash.
But we also get the lip liner as well.
Lip liner and sun tash.
No, because you could just tell, she just said your skin is a bit grey. And she just said, you really just do, like, you're getting away with murder with your skin at the moment. And you just really, so listen, it's a valid point. I do need to give up smoking.
You're a disgusting girl.
Okay, the next one is, if you had to walk into every room with theme music, what song are you picking? So this changes week to week for me.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's Game of Thrones. No,
Yeah,
mine.
what's theme music?
Mine at the moment is tutto bene, tutto bene. It's an
What is that
absolute
song? I
banger.
love that. Send
I
it
know,
to me
you
now.
need to play
Otto
it
will
for-
love that.
That's why I wanted to send it to you. I think he'll absolutely adore it. And like, then it starts getting a little bit of a dance beat to it. Absolutely adore it. I was like, was in work yesterday. And
I'm going to listen to that when I go to the beach club later, if it ever gets sunny, and I'm going to order a frozen margarita and just dance around on my own. Just with a frozen.
It's such a banger. And I was in work yesterday and I had a certain soft drink that used to make you and I very, very hyper when we went out for dinner with Mom and Neil, to the point that like we'd get really giddy first of all, Emo, and then we would get so hyper and we'd be like, ah! But then we would start kicking the shit out of each other. And then we were barred from drinking it whenever we went out for dinner. So I had one of them anyway with my lunch yesterday, and I was
It's like the meow pops for the kids. I'm like, they don't have them. You're not having meow pops ever again. It's like they can't.
the corn pops. So yeah, I was like singing that at the lunch table, and it's just like, yeah. I think I definitely do have a touch of ADHD, but listen, we are where we are.
Everyone in the world does.
So that's mine. Vogue's doing Game of Thrones. She's going for a more cinematic one. What about you, Imo?
I think bum 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 bum.
Rocky.
Bum, bum,
Oh no, I have the tiger. That is Rocky.
Hulk Hogan died.
What?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan died. And Ozzy Osbourne. It's been a
And then do you know, she didn't die this year. Oh my God, what happened to him?
Cardiac arrest. I know, it's terrible. Do you remember
53,
he had that?
so 7, 47.
He was only 53? No.
52, 72. If we look through your camera roll right now, what's the photo you'd hope we didn't see?
I just never got into sending news. I've never got on board
I
with
have
that.
sent, not a full nudie wood, but that's not for me.
No, I wouldn't. I would find posing for it and everything really embarrassing.
Screenshots of other people's messages. But other than that, there's no nudie woodies or
Yeah. Or
shiny
screenshots of
whiny
people's
pics or
stories.
bummy wummy pics. What's this, Mum?
Disgusting.
What's the smell that instantly transports you back to your childhood? I mean, I'd have to say probably a
Deep
fucking
fat
deep fat fryer.
That's the truth. It's a deep fat fryer.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Disgusting disgust bags.
What's a superstition you secretly believe a little bit?
I believe in so many superstitions, it's ridiculous. If I bang one elbow, I have to bang the other elbow. I can't put new shoes on the table. I can't cross people on the stairs. I don't go under ladders. The magpie
If someone
stuff I
spills
get
salt,
involved
I'm
in.
over there straight away. It's what is it? Your right hand over your left shoulder with the salt.
Actually, weirdly enough, I don't care so much about the salt.
Every time I see an ambulance, I have to touch my head. Obviously, the magpies. Fucking bastards. And then touch wood, obviously, as well for certain things when you say certain things. But I don't know.
I love a touch wood.
It's an habitual thing. And now I can't stop doing them. I don't know if I fully believe anything bad would happen if I didn't do them.
I was interviewed this week for a job that I'm doing, and the journalist's name was Boudica Leonard Fox, and everyone calls her Boo. Can you imagine that was your name? Boo Fox. Hey, what's your name? Boo Fox. I know that Vogue is a weird name as well, but I love that name. I think it's the coolest name ever. But like, I know I have a weird
is
name.
Boudica a woman or a man?
A woman.
Okay. Leonard is a bit of an unusual name for a girl to have.
No, Boudica Leonard. Leonard is obviously a second name. Boudica Leonard Fox. So Boudica is her first name. God, I'm talking about her a lot. She's going to be quite surprised, but I did think her name was really cool, mainly because she was called Boo. And
Boo to the fox.
Boo. Chris Evans' child is called Boo as well. I think that's such a cool name.
And then your one, Trisha Paytas, is that her name? Named her
Paytas,
kid,
a YouTuber.
named her third kid Aquaman, and like some of the other names, like she was thinking about like water snake. Like
You know that girl who does the what's it called? She does the trad wife stuff. Nara.
Oh yeah. I can't remember what her name is. She got a bit of backlash.
Nara Smith. Yeah, let me see what her kids' names. Why did she get backlash?
Because they felt that like her husband was quite a misogynistic pig.
Oh wow. Okay, so her kids' names are Rumble Honey, Slim Easy, and Whimsy Lou.
No, that's just a bit much. Like, how are you even going to remember those names?
So she was gonna.
Whimsy
she's like,
Lou.
Whimsy Lou. But there were names that she said that she wasn't going to use. So like she was like, if anyone wants to use these, we're not going to use them. Moss, Goody, Sunday spelled Sundae, Champ, Silk, Dare, Halo, Flick, Butter. They're only the boys' names. Do you want to hear the girls' names?
They're boys' names. Butter for a boy.
Obviously, butter for a boy, Amber. Butter for a
Butsy.
boy.
Butty bum
Butty. And the girl names were Twinkle, Velvet, Button, Willowmere, Shimmer, Apple,
This sounds
Dotty,
like a fucking Avengers movie.
Pippin, and Tink.
No. She's obviously smoking some serious amount of Bob Hope on that farm.
I actually think some of them are. I like Whimsy Lou is a really cool name. Do you not think?
Not if you live in the UK, because a loo is a toilet, a latrine, a lavatory. No.
Who really calls it the loo? Do you call it the loo?
So whimsy. What the Irish version of that would be? What was it be? Windy bog, something like that.
Whimsy Lou.
Other people, right? So there's other
cute.
people with amazing names are going viral. So the internet is lit up with loads of people sharing the world's best names. It all started when someone was in a conversation with a real estate agent called Gay Horny. Like I'd love to be fucking called something like that. Imagine every single time you said your name, it'd just be so controversial.
It would give you such a great talking point, like, because
Horny.
even if I don't,
last
if I
name
don't-
Horny, first name Gay. Over here, honey.
even if I don't feel like talking to people, at least like they're like, oh, your name. It's really obviously very weird, but imagine being called Gay Horny.
I imagine some people be like, that's blasphemous.
Another person was called Ginger Gooch. I don't like Gooch. Gooch isn't great now.
It sounds like, what is it? Is it cooch? No,
just because what a gooch is, it's a bit of a gross area.
Okay.
There was a swimming champion called Dick Pound.
Wow. Okay. Go Canada.
I think that's so funny.
An American doctor in the 1900s called Dr. Gay Hitler. And then
It must have been a
39th
popular name at some point.
the 39th state treasurer of Alabama was called Young Boozer. That could have been me a few years ago.
Young Fisher. Okay, last one. Someone said they dated a customer. They got a customer complaint, and the customer was called Jack Off.
That's fake. That seems fake.
We'll go with Gay Horny as being the number one, or Gay Horny or Dick Pound.
I wouldn't
They're the
mind
best
being
ones.
called Gay Horny.
It
You
would
know,
suit
people
you.
over here.
It would suit you.
People over here are people over here are called gay. Like their first name is gay, men and women.
Okay, well, Gay Horny, that's it for today. Thank you very much
Thank you
for
so much.
for ruining my holiday and making me record at this time when you know I'd be at the beach. Thank you, dearly beloved.
Well, maybe get involved in managing your own diary then, okay? Imo, it's great to have you back.
Lovely to be
Yeah.
back.
Also, please remember to fire in your truth corners, your agony arms, your AITAs to vogueandamberpod@global.com. Thank you very much and have a great week. Subscribe here. Where is it? Here.
Everyone,
Here.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Subscribe to YouTube.
Hasta luego.
Hasta
Perdona.
luego. Adios.
Adios, mi amigo. A mañana.
Ihawa.